Okay, another huge news drop, which I kind of missed, but I also badly want to talk about, is the SK roster. It is finally announced. Oh my god, I've been teasing so much about the SK roster, and I'm like, for me, this is a bit like more personal, right? Because SK was my org last year, and I don't want to go into detail. I'm also not allowed to go into detail, that's why I will not. But this year means a lot to me to especially play against SK. I'm just really hyped to see that they're finally back and have a roster, and especially I'm hyped for one person in particular. It's Apo. Apollonia is actually one of my most favorite teammates to have ever played with. I think she's one of the few like really big talents in the scene, and she deserves the world, right? So I'm really excited to see like the roster. It's gonna like be shaped, and I'm just hyped to see like Apo play, right? So we are gonna drop into video, and I will talk a bit about SK because it will be so exciting. Oh my god. Let's go.
They say it can't be done. They say glory can only belong to others. But what if they're wrong? What if we break the rules and show the world our power? Winning
That's me!
is one we make every day. Every day we choose to defy expectations, to chase our dreams, to inspire others, to prove that we are also among the greats.
Apo! Oh. Wolf is finally back. I didn't know she had... Okay, honestly, I didn't know she had such a cool tattoo. Oh my fucking god. Wait, OSC? Okay, that's actually crazy. I knew everyone except OSC, actually.
This is our moment. Glory is ours to take.
Okay, damn. Okay, holy fuck. If it comes down to roster announcements, SK is still at the top. Like, SK was the first org to actually get like a female binary team, right? They're also basically a big part of the EQ Esports Cup. And I mean, SK was basically the founder of the female binary scene, and I'm forever grateful for that. And damn, like they're still putting so much into these like roster announcements, and it's fucking awesome. And good freeze frame. And yeah, no, people don't know that, but these are 3 of the 5 people of the best SK roster that they ever had. Cause in 2023, they were tournament results. I think it's that. Yeah, EQ Esports Cup, GWFG, Empress, Apollonia, Nenris, Pioche. I think Apo, GWFG, Nenris were like the top 3 figures of the EQ Esports Cup 2023, and they won, right? Like, that they are now back together is kind of crazy, right? Like, it's a 3 out of 5 of people out of the winning roster are back is really, really fucking crazy. Also, combining it with Yushia is really insane. I don't know, I don't have much opinion about Aussie. I can't say much about her, but for example, Yushia was, in my opinion, one of the most underrated players, especially coming in, like, not coming into this year, but in general. But, a bit of a leak. Yushia was one of the top contenders for Mental Rush, but she decided for SK. That is, like, I think that's fucking cool, because this team has, like, a lot of history, because, like, I think that GWFG now being back in SK, I think is awesome, because GWFG had a couple of rough years from, you can just see on Twitter, right? That she's now finally bounced back. Like, after 2023, she won the entire competition, and she was, in my opinion, the MVP of 2023. She was legit the GOAT. After that, a lot of shit happened. 2024, she wasn't even able to play. 2025 was also really shit. So now seeing her back is very dangerous as an opponent, you know, because she is really fucking good. I think her biggest issue is basically her RNG in life, that she got a lot of unlucky things happening in life, but that made her stronger, right? And I think if she actually gets the opportunity to grow and show herself, then she will be one of the best players in the scene, period. And you have to be really careful of her. I think Yoshia is really great. People underestimated her over the years. I think she is obviously not shining in carry and 1v9 and stuff, but she is so fucking good at everything outside of that. She's so good at facilitating her team, playing around it, and supporting it. Really fucking insane. And she's also a really good person in terms of having her in the team. So alone, those two are really dangerous, I think, especially together. Now going back to Apo. I think Apo, I don't know how much I want to talk about it. I need to phrase my words in a way that's like as good as possible, because my opinion is Apo the person who you should be the most afraid of an entire scene, period. Because, like, obviously I'm not talking about myself, right? Because I have a lot of opinions about myself, but the thing is with Apo, I've never seen a person who grinds the game more in my life. So let me quickly go on the loyal pros of Apollonia. At the end of last season, she even hits Challenger as far as I know. Oh no, did she not? I think she hit Challenger. But first, look at her games. 1k games already here, and look at her LP. And the thing is with Apo, everyone in Europe, she was like always top 6 or top 7 of the players with the most games total. She is living, breathing, shitting, eating this game and nothing else. And for me, that's fucking dangerous, because if she is comfortable, if she can improve, if she has a good environment, I think she's unstoppable. How she plays as a player is something like a bit different, which could bite the team in the butt, right? That's why I will come to that a bit later, but she's a very controlled player and very consistent player, which was kind of different from 2024. There she played a lot of flanks, a lot of aggressive. In 2025, she played a lot of back and a lot of defensive. I don't know how she is gonna play this year, because she had a big player change from 2024 to 2025, so I'm really interested in that. But I think Apo is by far the biggest star of the team. I said a lot of good things about Wolfie, but Apo is just consistency herself. Like, you can put her in any game and she will be fucking consistent, always like huge CS, solo killing her enemy, and always being really consistent in game. And that's fucking impressive. I think like these three, this top side is so dangerous. Now, coming to the bot lane. I will start with Aussie, because I don't have much to talk about her, because she was at Solari and she was always at Solari, and now Solari is gone. And Solari was always solid. Like, Solari was solid, right? And they were never great. Like, I guess they had their big pop-off in, I think, Equal Esports Cup last year, where they went finals. But it's the biggest peak, you know? Solari was always had like good prodigies, right? Rim, Clef, Fawn, right? But they never went like above being a prodigy and above like being really solid. So I also have not watched a lot of, like, I don't know much about Aussie. I think she's like the consistent person that's just playing consistent across the board. She's one of the weaker laners I faced. I think one of her biggest struggles is her laning phase. Every time I played against Solari, especially last year, the laning phase was not good. And I think that's something that can be maybe might be a bit dangerous, but they have Apo and Wolfie, so kinda doesn't matter. But I think like Aussie is from like the supports that were left in the offseason, probably one of the better ones. I think she has still a lot to prove. Like, it can be that her team was bringing her down. That you can never know, right? So I'm really interested in how she's gonna develop in such a good team, right? I think she can actually make or break the entire team. The biggest eyes you should watch on is Aussie and Wolfie Apo, I would say. I think Wolfie Apo are just like obviously the players to watch out for. But if you want the team to actually win and be really fucking competitive, Aussie needs to step up. That's like my thought. Now to Nenris. I don't know. I have a lot of different mixed opinions about Nenris. I think Nenris is potential woman. I've seen a lot of high highs of her and a lot of low lows. I've seen her in 2024 completely fist stomping me with Samira and being traumatized for the rest of my life. But I've also seen her big lows in, for example, BDS. Yeah, and I think that's it. I think that's Nenris. I think Nenris can be really good. I think Nenris can be one of the more aggressive ADCs. And I think of the ADCs that are left, she is like, Cosmic is the like big consistent ADC that you just put down and she plays her game. I think Nenris is an ADC on kind of the same skill level, but she's more explosive. Like, there can things be happening that go really wrong and things happening that go really well. And that's why I'm saying that Aussie also needs to step up, because this bot lane can be really good, but this bot lane can also make the team lose. If I think that if the team is working well together and everyone plays a consistent lane, I think Wolfie and Apo will just solo carry you to the game, especially combining with Yoshia. But Nenris and Aussie need to find the place on the team. And if I I, for example, have a really, really good, like if I improve myself really well, I log in, then I think it can be very difficult for them to have us as a matchup, for example. Because, for example, Shark can easily scale against Apo. They are kind of even, I would say. And Zenith Wolfie was always like funny in the matchup, so I can't say much about that. It was always really flippy, but I think bot lane, like if their bot lane steps up, they are for sure a title contender, I would say. If the bot lane doesn't step up, then I think it kind of will be hard, because this roster has a lot of people who just enable each other, right? Like Apo, Yoshia, Nenris, Aosi are not like the type of players where I see that they are like actually taking the carry role for themselves and really fighting through it. I think Wolfie can do it. Wolfie showed it especially in 2023, where she showed it with her GP and all, that she can be the carry. But last year she played a lot of tanks. So currently, in my eyes, the team is a full-on enabler team with everyone enabling each other, which if someone steps up, the team will be really, 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 really dangerous. So that's why I'm really scared, especially about Apo and Wolfie, because they showed that they can be the carry. And that will be really dangerous if they step up. But we have to see, right? How good they are. And I'm especially interested in the bot lane, how good they are gonna play. So the coaching staff, we have Balena and Kyosuke. I have no clue who Kyosuke is. Does Kyosuke have a Geekpedia? Oh, Monka, actually a really good coach. Actually a really good coach. A coach with a lot of experience. Okay, that's dangerous. And then we also have Baleno. Baleno, I saw him often in scrims, really promising, but he always was in losing teams. He never had a best of his team was Go, and Go was also like maximum third place, right? And yeah, Baleno's like, I'm really fucking happy that he's in the org, because I think Baleno can be really good, and Baleno's a really big part of the entire female binary scene. Q-Lash, Team Go, Galleons, now SK. And he's mid, you know? Like this was even a qualifier. Like I really like Baleno and nothing against Baleno, but his scores never really showed something big. So the thing is with this roster is I think they have big potential. If another person would win the scene besides us, I would be the most happy about Apo winning the scene. I think if Apo would win the scene again, she should be like, I think, the poster child of the scene, because she deserves it. She really deserves it. And I really hope the team is stepping up. I really hope it's gonna be big contention. But currently how the team got together, I think it is basically everyone facilitates each other. Everyone has like big potential, but no one really proved it yet. And I just really hope they step up. And that would make me really fucking happy. But yeah, I'm really, I would be really excited to get proven wrong by Nenris and OSC. I think if they would step up, I would be really fucking happy to compete against them. Outside of that, let's just hope if I play against Apo that she randomly, I don't know, her fingernail gets stuck between like one of the buttons and she doesn't go 1v9 on Mel, because then I would be traumatized. So let's hope the nails will carry this one fast. But outside of that, I'm so fucking happy, so fucking glad that SK is now back in the scene, and it's beautiful, right? It's beautiful.